it's Stefy-O, and this is a different kind of video. If you are new here, my last channel got deleted, copyright strike, so I saw this actually as an opportunity when I started a new channel to add some different kind of videos to the channel. I think this is the right opportunity to try stuff out. And this particular one has been tried out. We have how do you call it? A test run over on Discord for it. It's inspired by the Fantasy Anime League of my anime list. It's not the same, it's inspired by it. So if you're not familiar with the Fantasy League, I'm gonna explain it all in this video, and I'm gonna explain the rules that we're gonna use here on the channel. To participate in this, the easiest way would be to join Discord, of course. There I'm gonna always announce the points and everything, but if you don't want to use Discord, that is also okay. You can participate in any other way. You could email me your choices, you could DM me on X, aka Twitter, you could DM me on Instagram, you can DM me direct on Patreon. Any social media network is acceptable for me as long as I have it, of course. And I would personally send you every time a Windows sheet with the week's results. That's just a brief of how to participate, but I think I should start with the rules and an explanation on. I'll also give examples from from the Spring Fantasy League we did over in Discord. It got a bit interrupted because in the middle of it, like I said, the channel got deleted, so all of the results got lost. Points, not results. People who had more points didn't have, but at the end of the time we continue it, and I think it's fun. And like I said, I want to add a little bit more of interaction with the community. The Stefy-O Anime Reaction League, like I said, is inspired by the Fantasy Anime League that every year plays over on my anime list. So we're gonna start this week. The first, it's divided in rounds, and you would have to participate from round 1 to be eligible for the end. It will take over, the game takes over whole summer, and the reward, it was really hard to think of something because I want to reward people for playing. The solution I came up with is to do to let you request, the winner would get to request a movie reaction. It could be an anime movie, it could be a Hollywood movie, it could be a Bollywood movie. I don't really care as long as it's not XXX. I would watch anything as long as I haven't watched it. So I would have a discussion with the winner to see what would fit the criterion for me to react to it and send it directly as a full-length reaction to the winner. It would also be posted free for everybody to watch, but the winner has the privilege to choose it. So I think that's the first reward we're gonna do. I'm gonna think up of something maybe better, or let me know what would be a good reward for stuff like this. And now let's finally, I'm sorry, I'm just bad at words, so let's get finally into the rules of round 1 of Stefy-O's Crybaby Fantasy League. I don't know how to call it, so give maybe some suggestions for a name, but let's go explain round 1. I'm gonna show and give examples so that it's easier to understand. So basically the rules of the game are for you to guess the most viewed show on this channel, the reaction that gets the most views. In round 1 of the games, it will start way before summer starts. So you can, I don't know when this video is gonna be out, I think on the 12th. So starting as soon as this video is out, all until the full first week of July, so until July 7th, you send 5 shows that you think that I'll pick up. That's where you get your starting points. For example, the only shows that I won't count for are continuations and sequels and prequels of shows that I already did, because those are that given that I'll already do. So for example, shows that you cannot submit is Oshinoko and Tower of God, because those are 2 shows that I did season 1, so it's a god given that I'll do season 2. And also some of the other shows, I don't know what this is, but I didn't do season 1 nowhere. I didn't do it on Patreon, I didn't do it on on YouTube, so I won't be doing the sequel, obviously. So those shows like that fall automatically out. Also Nier, I might do Nier, but on Patreon. Other than that, you send a list with 5 shows that you think I'll be doing. Regardless, will it be YouTube or will it be Patreon, you'll get the same amount of points for both. And yeah, leftovers also don't count. Leftovers that I'm already doing or have done over the course of times. Movies I'm not sure how to do movies, so we will not be counting movies for this season until I figure out how to do movies. Not like how to do movies, but how to point movies. But either way, you can submit 5 shows from the official summer list of new arrival shows that you think I'll be doing, and you'll get 5 points for each show that you get right that I'll pick up eventually. I don't have to pick it up right away, even though if I pick it up like at a later point during summer, you'll still get the points added to your point count. That's how we'll do the round 1. You just send the shows that you think I'll be picking up. And then when I have a final list of shows that I'll be doing over the summer, that's when round 2 starts. I think round 2 will start about July 8th. I'll wait the first week to see what shows are coming, how they're well received, so I'll pick and choose, and then round 2 starts, and that's where the official game starts. So let me now explain round 2. Round 2 is a little bit more complicated, so let me open it the text and explain point by point. So if you participate, you first select 3 shows. They're like your 3 main shows from shows that I am already doing on the channel. So let's take, for example, and now even like the continuation count. Like you collected points from round 1 from the shows that I might pick up. Now you're collecting points from the shows that I did pick up. So let's say you pick out Oshinoko, Tower of God, the show Alia, the one that speaks Russian. Like those are your 3 main picks. And then you, over the course of the 3 months, I always post how many, we do the count on how many views the particular episode that week got for that show, and then we have a point system. The top 3 shows, like if I did let's say 10, and 2 shows are on the list, let's say Oshinoko got the most views, Alia got the 2nd most views, and a different show, let's say Isekai Squad, got 3rd most views. Then the points will go as next. If you chose Oshinoko and Alia, you get 8 points, because Oshinoko, as the first one on the list, gets you 5 points, the second one gets people 3 points, and the last one gets people 1 point. So whoever has those shows will get points. I hope you understand me. It's a points collect system, and all the top 3 get points, and you collect points. And then you also have, here it is, points are awarded weekly based on the viewership of the selected anime shows within the first 24 hours of their release. Those shows with the highest viewership among the participants' active selection earn points for that week. Last time we did only the first show got 5 points, but this time I want to do the first 3 shows getting points. That way a lot of people will be more in the running. It would be more interesting. That's the first part of it. The second part is you can bench an anime. So let's say, like I said, you choose those 3 as your main, and then you bench for something, for example, that comes later. I don't know the dates of anything, but let's say you bench, I don't know, this Giji Harem. No idea what that is. And then you know, because of the source of the manga, that one particular episode will bring a lot of views that week. Then you swipe it. You take Giji Harem and put it on your main team for, let's say, instead of Tower of God. And then Tower of God goes in the bench. And then Oshinoko, Alia, and Giji Harem will bring you points for that week. You can do that 3 times during the 3 months that the game's gonna last. So you have 3 swaps during the games. I know I'm bad at explaining stuff, so I hope I hope you understand me. I will also like post these rules. They're gonna be a little bit changed because those are like from last time, but like I use them as guidance. Then the next part, you have also like there's an ace system. This is like the bench. This is like active picks. That was like for spring season. This was like the initial selection, and then it got after a swap. Now it looks like this. There's also an ace. Once during a 3-time period, participants can designate one of their active selection as the ace. If the ace show wins in the viewership of the week, it earns double points, but only if it ends up first place, not second or third. However, if the participant doesn't correctly guess the winning show of that week, they lose points. The ace can only be used once, so use it like wisely for the week that's upcoming. And you have to tell me before the week starts, not after the week is finished, like, oh, I wanted to ace that show. No, you have to do it beforehand. Another thing is guessing a new show and guessing a drop show. That goes like, that's gonna start like after a month I'm in. That's where you can like, until July 31st, you can select a show that you think I might pick up, like one that had a late start in the season, one that was unexpected and like it actually is really good, so reactors are picking it up much later. One example would have been like Dangers in My Heart. It was a lot of people didn't pick it up in the beginning, but they picked it up later, so you get extra points for that if you guess the show. And guessing a show that I'll drop, like if you see after a month that one show is not doing that well on the channel and you think that I might drop the show, you can also try to guess that. If you guess one of each individual, you get 7 points, but if you guess both of them, you'll get 20 points. Something also that will be new is like the ultra swipes. For that, you would have to sacrifice 20 points that you have or have not. You can go in minus for all I care. Like, I don't mind if you go in minus, like in the negative. But that's gonna start much later, like, let's say mid-August. We'll see that, where you can bring in a show that you didn't have on the bench or didn't have, like, on your team. You can sacrifice either 2 swap points, if you have them, or 20 points from your point system to bring them into your team. But you cannot move it afterwards. Like if you bring a team from the outside, a show from the outside, like for example, like I said, if you have those 3 and this one, Gimai Seikatsu, had a late good start, you can bring that in, swap with one of your 3 mains, and it will stay there. It cannot be swapped ever again. So that's basically the rules. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll also post, like I said, check into the description below for like a detailed written properly. Like I'll use this and like twerk it a little bit. But those are basically the rules. Like I said, I would mostly like it if you guys would join Discord. There's gonna be an invitation link. But I don't mind any other social media for that as well. So you can join anywhere you want. I just think it will be a fun little summer game. Either way, guys, thank you for being here. Make sure to also be subscribed to the channel, and let's have some fun this summer. Let's play some games together. Until then, bye!